Every country is proud of its heroes, but some heroes are so special, their deeds are so extraordinary, that their names remain a secret for years. This is just the story of such a brave soldier who, for Mother India, changed from Mohit Sharma to Iqbal and then showed the world what people can't even imagine. We make it happen. January 13th, 1978, Rohtak, Haryana. In an ordinary family, a son was born whose life was destined to be written into India's unique stories. Father a bank officer, mother a teacher. This was Mohit Sharma, whom everyone at home lovingly called Chintu. From childhood, his world was different from toys and games. He was interested in army stories, the country's heroes, and most of all, India's tricolour flag. This wasn't just a childhood hobby, it was the beginning of a passion. He went to school at DPS Ghaziabad. He was smart in studies, but his real dream was beyond the pages of books. He had only one goal in mind. I want to join the army, I want to protect the country. This dream lived in every breath he took. To turn this dream into reality, he started preparing himself, and soon his hard work paid off. He was selected for the National Defence Academy, Kadakwasla. This was the first big step in his life. NDA and then the tough training at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, further polished this gem. Here he learned the true meaning of discipline, courage, and leadership. On December 11th, 1999, Lieutenant Mohit Sharma participated in the passing out parade from IMA. He was commissioned into the 5th Battalion, the Madras Regiment. But his heart desired something more. He didn't just want to be a soldier, he wanted to be a commando. He wanted to be part of that league that carries out the most dangerous, most challenging missions. And with this spirit, Mohit decided to join 1 Para, Special Forces, also known as the Red Devils. The Para-SF selection process is considered one of the toughest trainings in the world. Here, not just the body, but the mind and soul are tested. In this 90-day training, sleep, food and rest, everything has to be forgotten. This is a fire so intense that even steel would melt in it. But Mohit Sharma was made of a material that cannot break. Overcoming every challenge, passing every test, in June 2003 he earned the Maroon Beret, the Bali Dalam badge. He proved himself as a para-commando, a warrior born to write history. The year 2004. The Kashmir Valley was burning in the fire of terrorism. Every day our security forces were fighting an unknown enemy, a war where identifying the enemy was the biggest challenge. Terrorists blended into the crowd, and their networks spread underground, out of sight. Old methods were proving insufficient. A new and more dangerous approach was needed, and this thought came to Major Mohit Sharma. A thought that would make even the bravest tremble just by hearing it. If you want to understand the enemy, you have to become the enemy. This wasn't just a military strategy. It was a declaration of a psychological war in which he had to put his own identity at stake. From this thought, an extremely secret and dangerous undercover operation was born. For this, a new identity was created, an identity far removed from the world of the army. The name given was Iqbal, an ordinary name which could easily get lost in the streets of Kashmir. A name behind which no one would suspect the person hidden to be an Indian Army officer. Major Mohit Sharma took off his uniform, his rank, his name, his entire life. He left everything behind. He not only changed his disguise, but also his speech, his mannerisms, and even his thoughts, molding them into that character. And then, as Iqbal, he infiltrated the biggest network of terrorists. This was a mission where the shadow of death loomed at every moment. One wrong word, one mistake, and everything could be over. Iqbal spent days and nights with them. He ate the same food as them, listened to their talks, and slowly gained their trust. He wasn't just a spy. He became a companion, a confidant for them. Under the guise of this trust, he kept an eye on every move of the terrorists, every piece of information about their next attacks, their hiding places, the names of their commanders, and their supply routes. Iqbal delivered to the Indian army by risking his life. Every piece of news was equivalent to saving dozens of lives for the security forces. And then, when the right time came, when the enemy was completely sure of their victory, Iqbal played his final card. He eliminated the terrorists right in their camp while living among them. The mission was completely successful. Without anyone knowing, without anyone realizing that the Iqbal who was death for the terrorists was actually the lion of the Indian army, Major Mohit Sharma. This is not a cinematic story. This is the tale of a real hero, a real life, real courage. March 2009. A crucial intelligence report came in from the dense, snow-covered forests of Hafruda in the Kupwara sector of Jammu and Kashmir. The report was clear. A large group of terrorists who had infiltrated across the border had established a strong hideout there. This was not just a camp, but a preparation for major attacks in the Kashmir Valley in the coming days. It was essential to eliminate this threat as soon as possible. The responsibility for this difficult mission was given to one Para Special Forces, also known as the First Assassins. Major Mohit Sharma was chosen to lead this operation. Understanding the urgency of the moment, he didn't waste a single second. He gathered his Gatak platoon, his team of most capable commandos. Every soldier was briefed about the seriousness of the mission and their role. A soldier was every soldier. His plan was to take advantage of the darkness, launch a surprise attack, and give the enemy no chance to recover. In the darkness of the night, the team began to advance towards the terrorist camp. The jungle was so dense that there was danger at every step. Suddenly, the silent generation he faced. Like from all sides, terrorists hidden in the dark were firing indiscriminately at them. This was a well-planned ambush. Meanwhile, the terrorists threw a grenade which exploded right near the commandos. In this blast, 2 team members were badly injured. They were in the open, and it seemed impossible for them to survive amidst the hail of enemy bullets. Seeing his brothers in this state, Major Mohit didn't care about his own life. Amidst the hail of bullets, he crawled on the ground to his injured comrades. One by one, he carried both soldiers on his back to a safe spot. This was not just a rescue. It was a display of a leader's unwavering trust and courage for his soldiers. After saving his men, Major Mohit didn't stop. The warrior within him had awakened. He fell upon the terrorists like a storm. Forgetting his personal safety, he fired so fiercely at the enemy that they couldn't even raise their heads. He single-handedly killed one, two, three, four dangerous terrorists. But in this fierce battle, an enemy bullet struck him in the chest. He was severely wounded. Despite being wounded, his spirit did not diminish. He continued to command his team, motivating them to move forward. His voice had the same passion and the same leadership. Until his last breath, only one thing was on his mind: the mission. His last words were, only one thing: the mission. Satsumasintrito, Yeldas it in the Taitis, Grace does share that all shit without leave or delivered. Divorce that present, but that it is related, that the refer, whatever. That it became Vicky Sharma. Just incredible courage and sacrifice. Not only made that whole courage and sacrifice, not only courage and sacrifice. August 15th, 2009, at Rashtrapati Bhavan, his brave wife, Major Mohit Sharma, received the Ashoka Chakra for him. A mother lost a son, a wife lost her life partner, but the country gained an immortal hero. His quote is still a mantra for every commando. What people can't even imagine, we make it happen. His name is still taken as an example on the Para-SF training ground. Major Mohit Sharma taught us patriotism is not just an emotion, it's a responsibility. He came in secret, but his work was revealed forever. He showed the world that a true hero is not one who fights on screen. A true hero is one who gives his life for the country. Salute to Major Mohit Sharma, the silent warrior of India. Jai Hind.